If you've ever dreamed of a hot air balloon experience, or maybe you're a bit nervous about one, this video is for you. From start to finish, this is what you can expect. It's 5:30 a.m. in Albuquerque, New Mexico. While most of the city is still tucked away, we're standing behind Garcia's kitchen at a launching spot near the edge of the desert. There's a specific kind of energy here, a mix of sleepy eyes and pure adrenaline. Today, we're heading up with World Balloon. If you're going to fly in the balloon capital of the world, you might as well go with the team that essentially started it all. But before we get to the views, here's the ground game. Watching these giant balloons come to life is half of the magic. Watching the whole inflation process is a lesson in physics and patience. Make sure you arrive in plenty of time to watch this process because you will not be disappointed. From the cold air going in first and then ultimately the hot air that will make the balloon rise, it's really cool to see and learn the whole process. I even got a peek inside while the balloon was blowing up, and that was absolutely incredible. Such beautiful colors. The whole process took actually a lot less time than I thought it was going to, and it was really cool to just see against the morning light as the balloon slowly picked up off the ground and the basket turned over and we were getting ready to fly. Now, before all this, they did a safety briefing for us so that when the time was right and the basket was ready, we got in pretty quickly before liftoff. And our pilot, Chris, just led us through every step of the way. Check it out. It's almost time to fly. This part was so cool to me. Okay. Our pilot let us know it's time to load up. And so in order to load up, everybody goes and climbs over the basket. I thought it might be a door that opens, but you actually do climb over. They definitely lent a hand to anybody who needed it. So here we go, ready to go, up, up, and away. As we lift off, let me give you a little bit of history. World Balloon was founded in 1971, and it actually was the first hot air balloon company in Albuquerque. They've been at the forefront of the industry for over 50 years, making it the oldest and most experienced operator in the state. When you are thousands of feet up in the air, that kind of history really matters. It's family owned by Murray Conrad and his lovely wife, who we got to meet. Now, we flew with a total of 10 people, several of whom were very nervous about the experience and heights in general. So if that's you, you'll be comforted to know that there's no stomach drop like a roller coaster. It's more of like the ground just kind of disappears underneath you. One minute you're talking to your pilot, Chris, on the ground, and then the next you're drifting through the New Mexico skies. And the first thing that you notice is the silence. In the best way. Between the occasional roar of the burner, it's incredibly still. It's all about catching the winds and the unique wind pattern where the lower level winds blow south and the higher winds blow north. The pilots almost steer by changing altitude. So from up here, the Rio Grande looks like a silver ribbon and the Sandia mountains are glowing that iconic watermelon pink. We actually got to watch the sun finish peeking over the mountain ridge, and it was an incredible moment. Chris was pointing out the landmarks, but honestly, it's hard to look away from the horizon. Once we reached our peak altitude, the perspective was just humbling. You realize why people travel from all over the world to fly here. The air is crisp, the light is perfect, and for a few minutes, the rest of the world just disappears. It's not just a flight, it really is a total shift in perspective. And while the temperature was chilly on the ground, the sun warms you, and it felt incredible in the air. Now, eventually, what goes up must come down. Chris looked for a target of opportunity, which is like a flat patch of desert or a grassy field. And the ground crew was chasing underneath the balloon, and they're typically already there when you land. A hot landing can be a bit of a scramble, but Chris nailed it today. We landed going just 2 miles per hour, and I was shocked by how gentle it was. So once you're on the ground, the crew gets to work putting away the balloon, loading it all back up on the trailer, but the experience is not over yet. There's a tradition that you have to uphold. Every World Balloon flight ends with a champagne toast, a tradition that dates back to France in 1783. Murray led an entertaining and informative history lesson for us and led us in what's called the balloonist prayer. The winds have welcomed you with softness. The sun has blessed you with his warm hands. You have flown so high and so well that God joined you in laughter and set you back into the loving arms of Mother Earth. After that, each person got a certificate that was actually really hilarious. I love what they wrote on these certificates. Flying over Albuquerque is a bucket list item for a reason. And if you're looking for a sign to finally book that flight, this is it. Massive thanks to our pilot, Chris, Murray, his wife, Fernando, the whole World Balloon team for an unforgettable morning. If you are inspired to do your own flight, you have got to go with the World Balloon family. They are incredible. Give them a follow, give us a follow, and we will see you on our next adventure.